An early childhood memory of mine is of sitting by a window on a rainy day, watching the drops splash against the pane. Like all normal children, I spent most of my life racing around. But at this particular moment, I was still and my mind had time to drift. I remember a series of questions popping into my head. Why can I think? Why do I exist? And why am I living, breathing, conscious person who experiences life? I don't really remember where the questions come from. Neither do I remember my exact age. They were just there, unprompted. I know I am not the first to have this kind of moment. When we sit still for a long enough, all kind of things bubble to the surface of our consciousness. But where exactly do our thoughts come from? Some of the loudest voices to answer this question comes from the neuroscience. They replied, your thoughts are merely the firing of neurons. End of the story. In other words, you are your brain. Gautam Buddha said, nothing can harm you as much as your own thought unguarded. We have between 50,000 to 60,000 thoughts every day. More than 70 to 75% of these thoughts are not ours. Actually, our brain picks from other brain around us. It is a natural process of our 75% of thoughts that come in our mind. Left unguarded thoughts can create a myriad of mental, emotional, and physical conditions. Left unguarded, our thoughts can make it very difficult to move forward in life, especially after experiencing a significant loss. It is therefore beneficial to understand how thoughts work, how thoughts impact our health and well-being on a daily basis. Thoughts drives your emotions. What you think, you become. When your thought appears to be the product of your overwhelming sadness and grief, know that it is your thought that are feeding the sadness rather than the other ways around. Your thoughts generate a feeling which you then act upon. This action then gives you an end result. Change your thoughts and your feelings change. Your actions then changes and your results will be different. This fact is quite liberating and it is immensely feeling to understand that your thoughts are not inevitable. Your thoughts are self-made. Thoughts affect your mood, not the other way around. So how do you control your thinking, especially at a time of great emotional hardship? Firstly, place your awareness on the thought. Do not judge the thought. Just accept that the thought is there. Then you can ask yourself, is this thought healthy and beneficial for me? If the thought is not of benefit to you, breathe gently 3 times. Smile softly to yourself and look up as though looking up at the sky and let the thoughts go. Just let the thoughts go. It is as though you breathe the thought out on each and every exhale. Accepting the thought is there, then letting it go. You can then choose a more uplifting thought in its place, one that will serve you better. It is, after all, your mind and your thinking process, and you are the only one capable of controlling what you allow yourself to think. Remembering, what you think, you will then feel. Repeat this process whenever unhelpful thinking is present and impact your emotional and physical well-being. So always click on your thoughts, to what kind of thoughts you have now, and you think it is not suitable thought for you, then just breathe out that thought, exhale that thought, and it will vanish instantly. It is so easy to permanently delete all our thoughts which are popping up in our mind every time, because our brain is a machine that is picking the thoughts from other brain automatically, and it is the by default it acts, our brain acts. So you can only control your own thoughts, you can command on your thoughts, but when you only command on your thoughts when you start to think over what kind of thoughts you have, because when you choose your thoughts, your action matter. If you don't know which thought is suitable for you and you think it is a negative thought for me, it is not beneficial for me, then you can exhale that thought. Just repeat 3 times breathing exercise and exhale everything, and it will delete permanently from your memory, and it will not come again, because you are avoiding it. You are not living it, you are not catching it, but you are avoiding it. So many thoughts came in our mind are just for avoid only. So avoid the things, avoid the thoughts which is not beneficial for you, and the formula for avoiding the thought is just exhale it while doing some 3 steps breathing or the 3 breaths, and every time you think yourself you are exhaling your thoughts, and everything will be vanished automatically. So just keep in mind, because thoughts are everything, thoughts are the thing that make you. Thank you so